Before you read a difficult text, prepare to learn from it. Do thieves with snatches to preview the text and build your anticipation to read it. Thieves with snatches is a good name for this strategy. Think about a thief wanting to rob a house. First, case the joint, preview the text to see what is there, and snatch a few things that increase your yearning for more. THIEVVES is an acronym for the steps to guide you through the previewing process. Ask, what am I going to learn from this text? This will help you actively search for enough information to predict what the text has to offer. Your second big task while previewing is to build your anticipation to learn. Look for things that spark your curiosity and ask, what makes me want to read this text? Building desire to read this text is your job. It's not the professor's, it's not the author's, it's yours, and it's crucial for learning well. T in THIEVVES stands for title. Point to the title and predict what the chapter is about. Look for anything else on the page that will help you predict what you will learn. Don't follow the order of the letters in the acronym, such as reading the title and all of the headings before reading the introduction, but instead look at the parts of the acronym as they appear. Go through the text just once for this strategy and do it quickly. The first part of the text is probably the introduction, so read it. Notice the italicized and bolded words at the top of the page. That means they are important. Just use them to predict what you'll learn. Since this is a long introduction, don't read every word. Just grab enough so you can predict what you will learn. Tie the visual to the text, read the caption, and predict. Now, the body of the text begins. Look at the first heading and predict. Read the first sentence of nearly each paragraph. If the first sentence is long, grab just enough to predict. Often reading the first line is enough. Notice another vocabulary word, irreversible. Continue this process of looking at the parts of thieves as they occur in the text. Every first sentence, every question the author asks, headings, figures, visuals, captions, bolded words, sidebars, tables. All the while, grab information to predict what this text will teach you. For snatches, let things catch your eye randomly in the middle of a paragraph. Close your eyes and point randomly at a sentence and read it. Then, when the plants die, the complex molecules in the plants decay into simpler molecules with heat as a major product, and chemical potential energy is converted to thermal energy. Dead plants produce thermal energy? Aren't dead plants dead and produce nothing? Aren't they just cold and brittle? Realize there is something to learn here. Look at the cartoon and read the caption. Turn the page. Where's the summary? Flip back to the preceding page. Maybe the last paragraph is the summary. Read it. Flip back to check. Glance at these 2 pages and lift them to see if these are the last pages of the chapter. They are. There are too many questions to read all of them for this preview, so read a few at random. Use your metacognitive awareness to judge if you are picking up enough information to predict and to build your anticipation. What if a text doesn't have all the parts of thieves? Easy. Use what the author gives you. First lines and snatches are always available. Don't do thieves with snatches at all if you're reading for fun. But if you're reading for an academic purpose, use thieves with snatches to preview the novel and prepare yourself to read carefully. Don't read the first sentence or line of every paragraph, just enough to grab the gist of the story, some of the characters, and a sense of the style. Do at least one snatch for each chapter. What about previewing a research article? First, read the title and abstract to decide if the article pertains to your topic. If it does, look for the parts of Thieves as you preview. Read the abstract carefully. This answers the big question: what am I going to learn from this research article? Your purpose for previewing a research article is to pick up the gist of the main arguments and conclusions, and, depending on your project, decide if the information supports or counters your thesis. Many researchers agree that a preview is all you need for many articles. Quick code the parts you want to come back to. Of course, go back to the beginning and read carefully the important articles having the information you need. Skip the Methods and Results section for now, but glance at some of the visuals, graphs, and charts. Build your curiosity. Predict what you can learn. The discussion section is the most important. Read the first and last sentences of each paragraph. In the research article's conclusion, try to synthesize the whole article. Flip back to the beginning and read the abstract a second time. The abstract is the best summary of a research article. Now you are ready to use this research article for your purposes. Thieves with Snatches will prepare you to learn from a text. After previewing, ponder two very useful questions. Now that I have previewed the chapter, what am I curious about and want to understand? And what am I going to learn from this text? You will be surprised how quickly you can preview an entire reading assignment by using Thieves with Snatches. How about 3 to 10 minutes? Thieves with Snatches builds your desire to read a text, shows the big picture of what you will learn, and gives you enough information to set your own important and intriguing purposes for reading. Try it. You'll like it. In fact, use Thieves with Snatches when you're pressed for time and have to read a chapter for an upcoming class discussion. Something is better than nothing, and you'll be delighted how many concepts and ideas you can glean at a superficial level by using this strategy.